You're watching a video that's not just about beauty or social media fame. This is pure entertainment with a twist of ambition, a look into the world of Dani Tabares, a Colombian model and DJ who's breaking molds and turning heads from Medellin to the global stage. She didn't just appear online, she arrived with purpose, blending fashion, music, charisma, and confidence into one unstoppable brand. And while the world sees the glamorous photo shoots and the stunning stage presence, what they don't see is the grind, the passion, the evolution of a woman turning dreams into reality. Today, we go beyond the surface, uncovering the story of a creator who's not afraid to take risks, to shift gears, and to chase greatness with every beat she drops and every post she shares. So if you're here for the vibes, the ambition, or the inspiration, stay with us, because Dani Tabares is more than a name, she's a movement, and her journey is just getting started. Before the music, before the bright lights at the DJ booth, Dani Tabares was already turning heads as a bold and captivating fashion icon rising straight out of Medellin, Colombia. She stepped into the world of modeling with a fierce visual style that was impossible to ignore, vibrant colors, daring poses, and an energy that lit up every frame she touched. And it wasn't just about beauty, it was about attitude, presence, and the way she told stories through her lens. Her Instagram quickly became more than a profile, it was a digital runway, a passport stamped with glimpses of tropical getaways, city lights, and luxe aesthetics. And with every post she shared, she wasn't just gaining followers, she was building a visual language, one that spoke to freedom, ambition, and the thrill of being unapologetically herself. From beaches to boulevards, her content felt alive, cinematic, and always one step ahead of the trend. And that's how Dani turned scrolling into a statement, and a simple platform into the launchpad for something much bigger. Just when the world thought it had Dani Tabares figured out, she flipped the script and stepped into a whole new world, one filled not with cameras and hashtags, but with synths, drum machines, and underground beats. The same woman who once ruled the feed with fashion now found herself chasing frequencies, building soundscapes, and learning the language of rhythm like it was her second skin. And for Dani, this wasn't just a hobby, it was a calling, a deep dive into electronic music that she proudly described as a wild adventure, one that demanded patience, creativity, and above all, discipline. In her own words, stepping into the DJ world was nothing short of intense, a space where talent meets consistency, where every beat matters, and where showing up for yourself is just as important as showing off your skills. She didn't rely on shortcuts or borrowed fame. Instead, she studied, practiced, and evolved, turning her passion into performance, and proving once again that reinvention isn't just possible, it's powerful. In January 2023, Dani Tabares made her official entrance into the music scene, not with just one track, but with a wave of sound that carried her name into the world of ambient and tech house. She released 5 original singles: Digital Clouds, Synthesizers, Pacific Ocean, Spatial Awareness, and Neon Carnival Lights, each one a sonic exploration of mood, texture, and movement. And with them, she made a bold statement. She wasn't here to experiment, she was here to create, behind the sleek melodies and hypnotic rhythms was a serious commitment to the craft. Dani worked with professional gear, layering her sound using analog synthesizers and MIDI instruments, and at the heart of her setup was the legendary Moog Mother 32, delivering those deep, crunchy bass lines that gave her tracks a signature punch. She didn't outsource the soul of her music, she built it herself, hands-on, from the ground up, one beat at a time, and what emerged wasn't just music, it was the sound of a new chapter, written in synths and ambition. Dani Tabares isn't just chasing beats, she's chasing a global sound, and her musical ambition reaches far beyond local clubs or short-term trends. She dreams of sharing the stage with international icons like Deborah DeLuca and Blonde ISH, not just as a fan, but as an equal, someone who's earned her spot through dedication and style. And when she talks about her future, it's clear she's not playing small. She envisions herself touring, producing, and representing a new wave of female DJs who bring both depth and energy to the electronic scene. And what sets her apart isn't just her talent, it's her vision, her discipline, and her drive to leave a lasting mark on the global music map. At the same time, Dani continues to dominate social media with a presence that's as polished as it is personal. Her Instagram is a curated blend of high-fashion glamour, travel diaries, and behind-the-scenes moments, capturing everything from luxury photo shoots to cozy cat cuddles, while her TikTok offers a more playful side, filled with spontaneous humor, lip syncs, and those little everyday moments that remind her fans she's both a star and someone they can relate to. She's mastered the art of balance, creating a digital world that's stylish yet authentic, aspirational yet grounded, and through every reel and every post, she's not just growing an audience, she's building a lifestyle brand that reflects everything she is: bold, creative, and always evolving. One of Dani Tabares' most talked about appearances came through the fiery mic of 40 Grados Entrevistas Calientes, a raw and unfiltered podcast where she opened up about the real journey behind the image. In a space known for pushing boundaries, Dani delivered truth with elegance, speaking about her life, her fears, and the uphill battle of building credibility in a male-dominated world like DJing. And while many see the glamorous surface, she didn't shy away from sharing the grind, the doubts, and the discipline it takes to be taken seriously in an industry that often underestimates women. Her words weren't rehearsed, they were real, and that honesty resonated with thousands, showing that Dani isn't just a performer, she's a storyteller, and her story is far from ordinary. But perhaps what makes Dani Tabares truly powerful is the way she impacts her audience, because behind every outfit, every beat, and every snapshot is a message of strength and self-expression. She's not just serving looks, she's serving purpose, blending femininity with fire, passion with precision, and showing that you can be both fierce and focused at the same time. To many young women watching, Dani isn't just another influencer, she's proof that you can take control of your narrative, walk your own path, and succeed in spaces that weren't built for you. And in doing so, she's not just entertaining her followers, she's empowering them. What makes Dani Tabares truly unforgettable isn't just her ability to shine in front of a camera or behind a DJ booth, it's her fearlessness to evolve, to challenge the boxes she was placed in, and to keep rising no matter where she starts. She's the kind of creator who doesn't wait for permission, she creates space, sets her own tone, and inspires others to do the same. And whether she's producing a new track, filming a playful reel, or just speaking her truth in interviews, she radiates something real, something bold, something magnetic. In every phase of her journey, Dani shows us that you don't have to choose between being artistic and ambitious, between being feminine and fierce, because you can be all of it and still be authentically you, and that's exactly why her story matters. Dani Tabares isn't just a model, and she's not just a DJ. She's a modern symbol of creative freedom, a woman who took her passions and shaped them into something uniquely hers. And in a world where it's easy to follow trends, Dani chose to make her own path, to take risks, and to build a brand that's as bold and evolving as she is. She represents the dreamer, the fighter, the creator, and in every photo she shares and every beat she drops, she sends out a message that says, you can do it your way. Here on Gorgeous Models, we believe in celebrating stories like hers, not just because they're inspiring, but because they remind us what's possible when talent meets courage. So now it's your turn. Do you think Dani Tabares has what it takes to become one of Latin America's top DJs? Let us know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more